Welcome to History 102. I'll be your instructor. My name is Dr. West, and today begins the second mini-term of the summer semester. Please keep in mind this is a class that is only 4.5 weeks long, but we still cover the same work and information as a 15-week semester in the fall. So it's very, very fast-paced, and it's important you stay on top of your deadlines so that you don't get behind. This class will cover the history of Europe from the early modern period around the 1500s all the way to the 1900s. The first thing you'll want to do every week, including this week, is click on modules. And then each of these is considered a module. So this is the first week. So you'll start with the Start Here module. Click on Course Overview, and then click Next, and keep on clicking Next until you've read the entire module. After you've read the syllabus, you'll want to do this last part, the course syllabus agreement. And it says, once you say true, that you've read the syllabus, you agree to all the rules, you agree to the late policy that you have to submit work within 3 days of the due date to receive any points. And after that, you cannot submit late work for points. You have to have the book, and you understand that you'll buy the book and read the book. And you understand that you have to have a webcam, and that's required starting this first assignment where you introduce yourself. And you understand that using AI as your own writing is considered an act of academic dishonesty and will be a cheating offense. So if you agree to those, click true. If you do not, you can withdraw from the class. All right, this has all the tech information for this class. And finally, we'll have the actual assignments. These should take you around 20 minutes in total, so it really shouldn't be a huge chunk of time. You'll start by clicking on Overview and To-Do List, as you'll do every week. You're already watching the video, which is step one. We already looked at the syllabus agreement. Next, you will read the syllabus and do the syllabus quiz. Syllabus is there. My email is probably the fastest way to communicate with me, so please let me know if I can help you. I'll respond within 24 hours. If you'd like to talk with me, you can always call the number or email me anytime, or we can set up an appointment either on Zoom or here in my office or on the phone, whatever your preference. The textbook is here and it is required. If you do not submit work for not having a textbook, that work will get a 0 because there are several different options you can use for the next few days. You can use the free trial by following this link and clicking Start Period, which will give you free 14 days of the electronic book. You can use the book in the library. Both the Bessemer campus and the Birmingham campus have a copy there that you can borrow. And of course, what you'll need to do is buy the book and read it. Right? So these two are mainly to just get you by for a few days until you can buy your own book. You can either buy it from the bookstore or from Amazon or wherever you like to buy your books. It's not part of the Cengage Unlimited program. It's not a Cengage book, so it's not part of their program. So if you buy Cengage Unlimited, you'll need to also buy this book separately. If you buy it from the Lawson bookstore, typically they'll email you a link or print you a link on your receipt, and there'll be a code on that receipt to access the electronic book. So please read all this information. Obviously, you have to have the internet and a computer to do an online class. You can't do it with an iPad or a phone. If you only have a phone, you'll need to withdraw and take a face-to-face class. And here we have the schedule. Typically, we have 3 chapters and a test every week. Okay? So it's a lot of material. And it's very important you get started every Monday so you can submit work by the due dates, by the deadlines. All right, let's go back to our list here. We've looked at the syllabus. Now you'll do the syllabus quiz. There is one question where I ask you what I said my favorite color was to demonstrate you are watching this video. And the correct answer for that is going to be green. Okay. There we go. Green. Right. And then the other thing to bring to your attention is that we use HonorLock for our exams and quizzes, which is a way where to monitor quizzes where your webcam is recording you, and your screen is also recorded at the same time to make sure no one's using the book or cheating or whatever. So for this first week, I put it on the syllabus quiz that you'll have to use HonorLock, and this is to make sure you learn how to use it. All right, so you'll follow the instructions. If you have any issues, you'll need to take those up with the HonorLock support. Okay, your computer issues are not something I know how to fix for you. I posted an announcement about HonorLock. If you're asked for an access code, then that means there's some issue with your browser because there are no passwords and no access codes for HonorLock tests. Make sure you're in the Google Home browser. Make sure you have the HonorLock extension that you have to add. You should always shut down and restart your computer if you have any issues or enable cookies. There's a whole list of things that may be the issue. But ultimately, you'll want to contact HonorLock if you have any continued problems. If we go back to our overview, the next to last thing to do is to introduce yourself. You'll make a video just like I'm doing, and you'll want to include this information, just basic, where you're from, how to pronounce your name. And then pick any one of these to be your icebreaker story. You can read those on your own and respond to one. To actually do the video, you'll go to the discussion board. It says group discussion. You will click on reply. And then you'll click on this symbol here where it says upload record media. And then you'll click the record button. Record your video, just has to be, 30, 60 seconds. Click submit. Give it a few moments to load completely, and then click reply. Right? And then at the very end, after you've done that, make sure you go back, go to your message, and click play, and check that it actually plays. Because there can be some problems. So if it doesn't play, you'll want to redo it until it works correctly. And that is a way to introduce each other, to make sure you have a webcam and you know how to use it. And then you'll want to reply to one student. Your reply can be either another video or it can be a paragraph, 5 sentences. And that'll show that you've learned how to reply to a discussion post. All right, so we've done step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last thing is to change your picture. To do that, you just click on your account, click on profile, click on edit profile picture, and then upload whatever picture of yourself that you would like. All right, so that's everything you need to be successful. And then on Monday, we'll start with the actual historical content. If you have any questions, please email me. Otherwise, this should take you about 15, 20 minutes. Have a good weekend.